I have friends who are firefighters for the city, paramedics for the city, and all of them are having a difficult time finding a place to raise their family in the city. I grew up in below market rate housing in the Upper Haight. I moved here when I was 3, and it was a lottery system that my parents, when you're in a certain income bracket, which for this housing development was low to moderate income, then you can apply for the lottery, and 114 people, and there's 114 units, won the lottery to move in. So we all moved in November of 1990. I was 3, and my sister was 5. And if we hadn't won the lottery, then I wouldn't have been able to grow up in San Francisco, because my mother works for a nonprofit and my dad works for United as a mechanic, and with those 2 incomes, even at that time in the city, there was no real options for buying houses with like a moderate income family. So there's been a lot of barbecues and potlucks, and all the kids would ride bikes together in the outdoor space that we have. So all of those people are now my sisters and brothers, and we're really a connected community. So it really was a way to build a community in a safe place where there's outdoor space for kids to play, and really had a way to connect with the rest of our neighbors. I've lived in lofts and where I shared apartments with 7 people in the Haight, and rented a closet that just fit a bed in there, which, you know, that's kind of the San Francisco experience, is that, you know, you end up with 10 roommates and still paying $800–900 a month for a closet. I got married in 2011, and my husband and I moved into a place in the inner Richmond. It isn't exactly affordable, but we're making ends meet. What they say, I guess, affordable housing is that you're paying 30% of your income. I'm paying over 50%, more like 60% of my income on my housing at the moment, which is difficult to get by, but this is the city I grew up in. It's the city I love, and I'm doing everything I can to stay here. I think that it's important to be able to live where you work, to be part of the community that I'm serving, to live with the same people who I care for at the hospital means a great deal to me. And having to, like many of the nurses I work with, drive an hour and a half in order to come to the city to work in the hospital is not the kind of life I'm interested in living.